Trigger alert, angels are not real. And if that statement triggers you, then perfect, because that is exactly what it is intended to do. Now that you have actually clicked to watch this video, watch it through to the end so that I can actually explain to you why you need to stop looking or giving your power away to anything outside of yourself, because you are the universe in completion, the good, the bad, and the ugly. And by accepting all of these, by a full acceptance of everything that is, was, or ever shall be, only then, my friend, my brother, my sister, only then will you truly be free. So, allow me to explain in a little bit more detail what it is I mean. Everything that exists, including yourself, exists through the interpretation of it, the ability to be able to perceive it. Okay? Everything on the most basic principle of scientific awareness and discovery is everything is energy. Yeah? Everything's energy vibrating at different frequencies. If a load of energy collects in the frequency of a TV screen that has been materialized into this third dimensional realm of existence, then we perceive it as a TV. And then it's up to us what channel we tune that telly into, to what picture we receive, what image we have of the world, as well as the world having that image of us. So you are the TV. There is one single screen. The external world views it as you, and you view it internally to externally as the external world. Whatever you tune yourself into, you receive. Tune yourself into positivity, optimism, joy, love, harmony, and this is what you will experience. Factually, scientifically, this is true. If you tune yourself into victim mode, repression, depression, isolation, anger, frustration, any of these lower vibrational frequencies, then that is the picture that TV will tune into, pick up and broadcast. That is the image of the world that you will then receive. I know this to be true because I have walked a very, very beautiful and expansive path so far in just this life alone. I've walked both sides of the track, so I can actually resonate and understand all perspectives. So, just as religion has convinced humanity in the past that God is a separate entity which exists outside of us, and then we pray to God and God answers our prayers, those of you that have gone on a spiritual awakening journey, that have connected to the truth of who you are, which is you, because that's why you're watching this video, right? And the fact that this intrigued you or caught your attention, or like I say, maybe even triggered you. And remember, anytime that somebody triggers us, thank you, Ajahn. Thank you for the ability to learn and to grow from this situation. Thank you for raising something up within me that I would otherwise not have seen. I see you and I thank you for frustrating me, for angering me, for whatever else it is, for bringing that up within me, for allowing me to experience those sensations and emotions so that I can actually learn and grow from them, expanding the awareness of not only myself, but the entire universe, itself, thyself. So just as you know that God does not exist outside of you, that God is everything, the universal energy, source energy, prime creator energy, conscious, cosmic consciousness energy, whatever form, whatever label you want to give it. And again, every time we attach a label to something, we actually limit it to those labels. So very quickly, please stop calling yourself third dimensional, fourth dimensional, fifth dimensional. You are a multi-dimensional being of unlimited potential because you are the universe in completion, experiencing itself in separate form. Yeah? And just as we cannot sometimes be a creator and other times be a victim, you, my friend, are always the universe in completion. Praying to God as a collective, the reason it works is if you imagine each one of us as being a separate focal point, a separate lens of perception, a a separate eye to see with. The more eyes which are focused on any one thing, any one object, the more belief that we put into something, the stronger the frequency of it. If we collectively, if there's 10 of us that come together and embody love, and there's 99,999,090 people that are vibrating in fear and hatred, those 10 will be vastly outnumbered by the many. But as light will always overcome the darkness, it doesn't take a lot to put a single drop of light into an otherwise darkened world and for it to dissipate out, illuminating the entire surroundings in time. That is what we are doing. That is why you have come here as a being of light, as an ambassador of light. And I ask that you actually come and join us and become an official ambassador of the light. Join the Guild of Lightworkers so that together we can focus all of our attention upon a single vision, a world of true harmony, governed equally by love, always love. We self-govern simply by aligning ourselves with the truth of who we are. To do this is not to pray to a God externally, although it does help a lot of people in a lot of situations. If you come together and you pray to this entity outside of yourself, the reason it works is because of the law of vibration and the law of attraction. If you vibrate at something and you want it, you want to experience it, I would like to experience beautiful, harmonic and balanced, optimal health. I pray to God to ensure that I am always happy and healthy. I take that desire, that frequency, and I give it externally to a higher aspect of myself, knowing that that higher aspect will answer my prayers. I then no longer am focused on wanting it, so I've stepped out the way of it, and therefore the universe can give it to me. If you want optimal health and every day, I want health, I want health, I want health, you're vibrating at a frequency that you are separate to that health. If you have health, you don't want it. Therefore, by wanting something, you are vibrating in a lack of it, and the universe will give you the indication and external representation of that lack. By praying to God, we say, here you go, God. This is my prayers. And God goes, okay, I got that. Crack on. Have a nice rest of the day. That's sorted. I'll deal with that. And then you joyfully and blissfully, gratefully continue your journey. And in that experience and that vibration of gratitude, you harmonically and effortlessly attract everything to you that you have previously asked for. Okay? The truth is that it is you that has set the intention, it is you that is holding the vibration, and it is you that is then receiving that from the universe around you so that you can experience it, so you can then project it and shine that light of influence, that light of inspiration out to those around you. The same is true with angels, spirit guides, spirit animals, doorkeepers. All of these aspects, all of these different beings of light in different realms of existence, how can you say to me, Namaste? We are equal and one and the same. We are both the universe experiencing itself through different lenses of perception, to experience separation, to return back to whence we came, and completion of this beautiful experience we call life. And then the next breath say, oh, my spirit guides, my angels, they're separate to me. They're different layers or levels of experience and awareness. They're higher vibrational beings. I ask them things and they help me. They guide me. They influence me. They protect me. They. Where's the I gone? I am. I am a universal being with unlimited knowledge and power at my disposal. The universe is abundant and I am the universe. Again, not just when I want to be, not just when things are going swimmingly or smoothly. Every single moment of every single minute, of every single hour, of every single day of eternity, forevermore, coming back to the start and beginning once again. I am all of it in completion. This is true. So, what I want to deliver to you in this video is the truth that you are it all. Through accepting that you are the good, the bad and the ugly, that you don't have the angel and the devil sat upon your shoulders, that they are part of you. God is you. The devil is you. The angels and the demons are you. The more that you separate yourself, putting yourself into different places, angels over there, demons over there, good over there, bad over there, you are causing fragmentation. The purpose of being here, when we take things apart, we discover how they work, and then we put them back together again. We are at a point now where the taking apart is coming to an end. We're finishing analysing everything, all the pieces in all the places, all the realms of existence and dimensions, before we are bringing them back into unity again. Just as the work I do. This video has been asked for quite a while. And as I have a moment in time that I've created between clients to actually record and deliver this video, that is what I'm doing. I'm all about integration. Integration of the self. Taking all those parts of yourself, those shadow aspects of self, the inner child, and actually integrating them all back into the whole. To exist in a state of enlightenment is to exist in a state of full acceptance of all that is, was, or ever shall be, the good, the bad, and the ugly, knowing that you create it all, to experience it all, that is created by you, for you, to be experienced through you. Enlightenment is to exist in a state of acceptance within the light. But first of all, we must venture through the darkness to discover the self, the parts of the self lost and fragmented there, and integrate them back into the whole. You are the light. You are the way. You are the key. The key that unlocks that door and sets yourself and everybody else free. It's the core vibrational foundation of existence, which is love, my friends, my brothers, my sisters, my queens, my kings. I see you. Those of you that know this truth already, take this as confirmation that what you have experienced, the information that you have been gifted, that you are, or that the aspects of yourself which perceive to be able to experience higher realms of existence, that they are aspects of you. That you have come here to have an earthly experience, to learn and to grow and to evolve this space in time, this realm, this place. And the more that you label and separate things, the more you fragment them within yourself as well as within the collective. If you can accept that you are God and that you are the angels, you must also accept that you are the devil and you are the demons. And all that every single aspect of the self wants is to be understood, appreciated, accepted. Really accepted, first of all. I accept you for who you are and for your role that you play in this game. I see you and I accept you and I love you. Acceptance and love. Acceptance, gratitude, and then love. They are the Holy Trinity. Somebody negative and repressive has been part of your story in the past. This is true for us all, okay? So take a journey with me now, a journey back in time. To go back to a situation in the past where you previously felt victimized and wronged, with the knowledge now that you create it all, that you are the creator of everything in your experience. Co-creating it simultaneous to other characters in your game, but that you are character, player number one, and everybody else in your game is there to enrich your experience, to bring you learnings and growth, or to bring you upliftment and liberation, to bring you love and compassion. So that event in the past that you previously tried to run away from, you can now see was created by you for you. Beautiful. Perfect. So, by accepting the fact that that person actually played the role that they were supposed to play in your story perfectly for you to learn and to grow from, to get to this point that you are now, to then move from where you are now to where it is you are going. By accepting them and the role they play, to bring that balance in harmony to the equation, knowing that every time somebody rises, the seesaw must balance itself out. But that as we continue to do this, we are also doing this and continuously rising. This is why we surf those waves, the waves of existence, because if you go under, they can crash down upon you and keep you there. And then you believe yourself to be victimized and repressed without being able to get up. Oh, I remember who I am. With that clean, fresh breath of air. So as things go up and down in waves, they also go up and down upon another wave, upon another wave, upon another wave. And at the moment, every single wave that we are on is raising. Every single aspect of yourself is expanding. And through this continued expansion, what we require as a collective is unity. No more fragmentation, no more separation, no more isolation, but unity. Unity one consciousness, not an egoic concept of consciousness, not an I am, the ego, separate and needing to defend myself from external threats around me. I am. I am the universe in completion, as are you. So the way to get to this truth is those 3 simple steps. Accept everything that has happened. Everything. Accept every single person that exists and accept every single part of yourself. If there's part of yourself that you do not like, that you have seen as demonic or oppressive or negative in some way, shape or form, and you try pushing it away, then in the darkness of your mind, it will continue to exist, but it will exist in defiance of you. By integrating it back into yourself with acceptance and love, to say, I love you, me. I love you, me. I love you, me. Knowing that you are me and that I am you. When we can shine that truth, that light, that love out from us, it comes back to us, as it is not ours in the first place, not this physical construct of self, not this egoic I. And remember, without the ego, there is no sense of self. Without the egoic self, there is no sense of self. Without the mind to experience all this, or attach to positives or negatives, oh, I mind that, therefore it's negative. I don't mind that, therefore it doesn't affect me. Without the mind, there's nothing to experience. And it's the friction between 2 objects which creates that spark of energy, which we experience as energy and motion, which we experience as life in completion. So accept it all. Accept all the parts of yourself, internally as well as externally. And then be grateful for them all. If somebody has come here to play the role of being angry, well, thank you. Thank you for coming here to balance out the equation. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to see that which I used to vibrate in resonance with as a reminder of how far I've come along my journey. Thank you for coming up and trying to poke me in the eye as a test. Okay, I'm not sure if I've fully embodied that last experience and that last transcendence or leveling up, let's say. as we continue to level up in frequency, it's almost though we need to test ourselves at times to make sure that the new foundation is solid. So I'm existing up here now, where I accept everyone with love. So I called in a character to come and prod and poke me in the eye, to try to frustrate me, to see if I lure myself to that vibration unmindfully, or if I stay mindful and separate, able to see the fact that they are just there to show me and to remind me of how far I have come in my journey. Okay, I see you. I accept and appreciate you for the role you play, and I love you. And in loving you, I raise you up to meet me, as opposed to lowering myself down to meet you. As I raise the collective. And as the collective raises, it raises me. Beautiful. So, to summarize, I'm not trying to take away your ability to communicate with parts of yourself that are perceived to be external. And it is very, very powerful as a technique or a trick, a tip, to be able to actually give certain aspects of yourself certain roles. So to say to part of yourself that exists in a higher frequency to what is able to be experienced and embodied within this physical structure, to speak to your higher self and say, right, okay, I would like at each door to my house and each door to each of my loved ones' houses, I would like for an aspect of me, because I'm the universe in completion and I have access to it all, infinite abundance of everything in all ways, remember, I would like for different aspects of myself to go and protect each and every one of my loved ones. I would like different aspects of myself to continuously channel universal pranic life force energy from the heavens above to the earth below. As I am experiencing everything internally as well as externally, I would like to be consciously and constantly reminded of the fact that I am here to have a separate experience, to learn and to grow from that experience, to continue to have those ups and downs and experience those moments of friction, because without them, there is no experience. It would be beautiful just to be in love. That's where we've come from, and that's where we will return. But we are here to experience the middle ground so that we can learn and grow. In love, it's beautiful, harmonic, blissful. We're all connected in this beautiful ball of gooey loveliness. If you're always in hatred and anger, there's not much you can enjoy or experience or learn or grow from that other than it's painful and repressive. But being able to experience the two means that we can then mindfully come to a decision of choice, remembering that it is all our choice, and that whatever channel we choose to turn our telly or tune it into is the picture that we will then receive and the picture that we will broadcast to those around us. Task your angels, because an angel, again, is a label attached to an aspect that is a higher frequency potential and experiential capability of journeying, let's say, to other realms and other places around the universe than you can in this physical structure once again. When I sleep is when I do most of the collective work these days, because in my waking moments I am focused on creating this beautiful movement of like-minded souls around the world, around the globe, to all come together. So as I say, we can focus our lights, our laser beams upon that single vision of the future, that world of harmony. Because I used to think that it could become equal, a world of true equality, but it can't be equal. It has to be harmonious. Harmony is the balance. Equal means that if we were building a house, we would all be expected to do exactly the same amount of work, to carry the same weight, to work for the same length of time. Somebody who's been laying bricks all their life, who is a 200-pound man, is going to be far more beneficial in the actual laying of those bricks than a 3-year-old child who's only just able to actually pick up that brick. So to exist in harmony is for the man who knows how to lay the bricks to lay the bricks, and for the children to draw him a beautiful picture, to smile and to laugh and to joke and to remind him of why it is that he does what he does, to bring that smile to the faces of all the people around them. That is the child's role in this beautiful experience, this game that we call life. So continue to task, continue to communicate, continue to talk with your angels, your guides, your ancestors, beings of light and extraterrestrials, because they do all exist in your mind, just as you exist in your mind, just as God or the devil exist in your mind. Take away the mind, none of it matters. So in truth, none of it matters. And that is the deepest of levels of learnings that you can get to, is that none of it matters. Good, bad, left, right, up or down, it's all the same. It's just an experience. It's just energy. It's just energy experiencing itself in all these different ways, shapes and forms. Don't give away your power to anything externally, but know that you create it all for yourself and for the collective awakening and ascension of humanity and the entire universe. So please ensure, if you want to actually join this beautiful movement and become an official ambassador of the light, please remember to follow the links below. Come over to the portal so that together we can come and congregate and create something like never before. I have been gifted this beautiful, beautiful task of bringing everyone together. And that is why I now stand before you, using all the techniques that they have previously taught me to control and repress us. Thank you for the roles that you play, and thank you for the role that you play, as we are co-creating this beautiful experience together. Follow the links below, and I look forward to connecting with you on a deeper level very soon. Light workers unite. Now and forever, we are in this together. United we stand, and together we rise. Namaste. I almost forgot. In order to actualize this truth, in order to embody the entire universe in completion and be able to utilize all the gifts that you have been gifted, head over to the mainstream meditation channel and utilize the DNA activation meditation that I am going to record very, very soon. Literally in about 5 minutes, I'm going to go and record that. And this video will lead on to that. So you can activate all strands of your DNA so that you can then go ahead and experience the life of your dreams. A life of happiness, bliss, abundance, and harmony in all ways. All my love. Namaste.